Hello everyone. Today we will see the example of how we can draw the positive, negative and zero sequence network that we have seen in chapter 4, symmetrical component analysis. So this is the one kind of example which is asked in GTU mostly every time, and this is very easiest example. Now just look at on this problem. This is one of the previous exam questions that we will solve today. Draw the positive, negative and zero sequence network of the power system as shown in figure. As you can see that a single line diagram is given in this data, and some of the symbols are also given like delta and star grounded for the transformers, different type of transformer T1, T1, T2, T3 and T4. So let's start. First of all, let's start how we can form positive sequence network. Now we will see positive sequence network. This network is as it is that we have seen for per unit reactance diagram in our previous lectures. So now we will draw the positive sequence network for this generator G1 and generator G2. So first of all, generator G1 including internal reactance xg1 and this is G1. Then now just look at here, there is a one P point is given, so this P is also connected. Then just look at here, this is the parallel line network, parallel transmission line network. So after P, this is divided into two parts as per the single line diagram. First JXT1, then transmission line 1 ZTL1, and then once again another transformer T2 reactance is also considered, JXT2. Then on the parallel side, downside, now we will see this transformer T3 line 2 and T4. Its reactance is JXT3. Then transmission line network, ZTL2, and then JXT4. Now this will be parallel part, and then once again now we will draw the generator reactance JXG2 and then generator G2. Now connect this reference line. This will be considered as your positive sequence network diagram, which is nothing but the same as per unit reactance diagram. Now give the same node as given in this diagram. This is P, then this is L, then M is given, N is given, then here E is given, then U is given. Now in another below for transmission line 2, this one, now give Q, then G, then here it is F, and sorry, this is A, and here it is F. In such a manner you can complete your positive sequence network, and this is the down line is nothing but the reference line, and which kind of magnitude we can take, that is with respect to this reference line of this positive sequence network. I hope you can understand this. Now we will draw negative sequence diagram. In negative sequence diagram, any kind of sources are given which is now suppressed. Only negative sequence diagram. Now just look at here in this diagram. Any kind of positive sequence network is indicated by a 1 in bracket. So all these reactants are considered as by 1. GX-T21, GX-G21, ZTL, this is also 1, this is also 1. Why we have taken this as 1? Because positive sequence network is considered by, or you can say indicated by, 1 in bracket, and any other kind of notations are you have to consider same as it is. Only you can differentiate by this in bracket 1 in each and every element. Now we will see the negative sequence diagram. What is the difference between positive sequence and negative sequence diagram? Just to look at here. Only in this diagram, only a difference is about this source. Any kind of sources are given which is considered as directly short circuited. These two generator G1 and G2 will be short circuited, because in negative sequence network there is not any kind of generating element will be considered. So that's why we will suppress this G1 and G2 by short circuit, and if any kind of current source is given, that will be considered as open circuited as compared to our positive sequence network. Now just look at here. You can form this diagram very quickly. Now just look at here. I have formed the diagram very quickly. Now I will once again give the same notation, JX G1 in bracket. I will now mention 2. Why mention 2? Because it is negative sequence network. same as it is. This is also 2, this is also 2, all are considered as 2. Jx T2 in bracket 2, Jx T4 in bracket 2, and this is Jx G2 in bracket 2. That's it. And this is your reference line. Now you look at here in this both diagram. What is the difference? Only a difference of sources. So you can get the marks if the questions is of 7 marks and only 2 networks are considered. Your notations will be considered very carefully. So keep this thing in your mind. I have also missed one thing. P, L, Q, G, A, F, E, N, it is here U. That's it. So in this manner you can draw positive network and negative sequence network. I will show you zero sequence network. It is a little bit tough. Zero sequence network is a little bit tough. That I will make in another video. Now you just practice for this positive sequence network and negative sequence network for different other kinds of single line diagram. By this you can consider this for your stand-up practice. All the best.